much do you have to invest in a laser system? This question will be answered by Martin Horne, our EMEA Regional Director. Hi Martin.
Hi.
Thanks very much for taking your time.
Pleasure.
And answering the question on how much do you have to invest in a laser system?
It's a good question and one we hear often. And it is probably the most important one. So I'm thankful to have this chance to kind of answer it and address it here. Your investment is highly dependent on the configuration of the laser that you're looking at. And as we've already discussed in the earlier video, what you want to examine is this a hobby? Is this a startup business where you're beginning to make an earning or living out of it, or whether you've already got an existing business and you're looking at improving your productivity or bringing laser technology into your workplace to improve your product or your processes. So really productivity and throughput are key success factors when you're in that environment. So those are the kind of things you need to take into account.
So you were now talking rather about like acquisition costs of a laser machine. Is there anything else in terms of investments that people need to consider?
Completely. Okay. It's important that you not only consider the initial investment, but you want to look at the total cost of ownership of your laser machine. So things that you want to take into account, probably the most important is your customers. Okay. What do your customers expect from you? Okay. So do they expect constant, reliable quality? Okay. Are they expecting you to deliver just in time for their processes or their clients? And the effect it would have on your business if you couldn't maintain that constantly for them. So things you need to identify and probably account for is the cost of maintenance, cost of an annual service. So a bit like your car. Really, with any critical machine for you, you really want to have it serviced every year. You also want to look at your warranty condition and costs. So depending on the type of machine you buy, how long a warranty can you have? So as we discussed previously, with Trotec, you can have up to 10 years warranty. So total cost of ownership for your machine. And then you want to have a look at replacements of laser tubes, because on some types of lasers, depending on the type of tube, that might last a lot less than others, like, for example, our ceramic core technology that lasts over 10 years. So you want to take those costs into account, because if you're having to replace a laser tube every year, that's another cost that you have to factor into your business. And think of wear and tear on parts. The better parts and the quality of parts in your machine, the more reliable machine, the longer it lasts. So if you understand where I'm coming from. So basically the longevity of your investment and getting the most productivity out of it.
Perfect. Thank you. So what I understood, you're saying that you get what you pay for. Is that correct? Can you say it like that?
Yeah, like most things in life, it's you pay for what you get, and that's what you're looking at. So those are the things you have to take into account. So while your initial investment on maybe a low-cost laser may be much smaller than a mid or high-level laser, your cost of ownership over the period of time may be much greater. So it's just things you need to be aware of and factor in your decision-making process. So the true cost of ownership really is long-lasting reliability. Perhaps if you look at it from a productivity point of view, always getting the same results time and time again, so you don't have to kind of rework or lose material while you're working it. The longevity of the machine, and really quality and efficiency in the machine build, and what it outputs for you.
One more question on this part. Should there be any kind of purchasing options available?
Again, a very good point. If you look at, when you're looking at a machine, you can look at various different options. So obviously there's the outright purchase option. Majority of clients tend to go down a financing route. So you pay monthly over a fixed term to cover the cost of the machine. But that makes it a lot easier for you to build into your own monthly costs as you go along with your business. And occasionally, one of the things we're very fortunate of is because Trotec machines are so durable and reliable, we have a lot of clients who trade in their existing machine for a new machine because they want either a bigger bed size or more power or output, etc. And we'll take in that first machine, we'll fully service it, and then we can then offer that to other people at probably a lower price point than a new machine so that they can start their journey with Trotec. What's important is once you've chosen your ideal machine, it's come and talk to us. We'll work with you to find the right kind of package and purchasing that suits you and the budget that you want to work with. And that makes it a little bit easier. The main thing is come and talk to us, let us understand, and we can then at least show you all the different options available to you, and you can make an educated decision.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Martin.
Pleasure. It's delightful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching this session on the costs of a laser system. As we've learned from Martin, the costs of a laser system are individually defined according to your requirements. Please make sure to also check out our FAQs on our website.